Okay, I know you've read or heard about that game, movie, or comic, blah, blah, but you haven't heard it from us. So chill, relax, let us talk all about it before you log off.
Oh, yeah, I think it's live. I think we're good. Welcome, everybody. You are listening to Before You Log Off. No, you're not striking any pose. You're not striking any pose. And of course, I am Sir Aaron Carter, the person that may have made us late. I don't know. We'll mull that over.
Both, I want to point out that it was both you and Steven. I was actually on time for the first time. I was ready. I was perfection.
Wow, were you holding that in?
Yes, I was.
I feel like she was waiting for us to start the whole
So
thing.
they like,
1,000%, yeah. I was 1,000% waiting for this.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, our beauty process takes longer
Yeah,
than yours.
I
know. Not everyone can be this naturally beautiful.
Oh my gosh. He's here with me, of course, internationally known Steven Gutierrez.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back.
From his 1 week hiatus that he took. Yeah. And of course, we have regular old Rachel with us doing the thing.
Raggedy old Rachel.
Raggedy. Okay, you know what, Steven? I was about to say, please never leave again, but you know what? You can go back on vacation.
Well, you're talking about my beauty routine, and there you go.
You're always gorgeous. Don't worry about it.
Steven, you missed out on the introduction to a very valued member of the BYLO family. Everybody, please welcome intern Beth. Beth, say hello. That's enough. She has been here one
God damn
episode.
it, Beth. Shut up. You talk too much.
Beth is very, very, very important. She's taking notes, and she's interacting with chat the whole time that we do the show live. And if you are listening to the podcast exclusively, you're missing out on at least 90% of the show because we do it live Fridays around 7:30-ish, I'll say, depending if we get our act together. But
we're feeling that day.
We do it live on twitch.tv/ before you log off. You got to come out and join the chat, the conversations. You'll see cool people like JLap and Mr. West Nile and intern Beth, of course. She's in there, like always, saying hi to people.
I see Sweet Pea Productions over there, too.
Sweet Pea Production, yeah. They gave us a follow. Thanks for the follow. You don't hear the notifications because, of course, we got to put this out as a podcast. Sorry for that. People are, sensitive to certain noises whenever they put it and listen to it with headphones and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, Steven, you're back.
Yes. And how was everything when I left?
It was chaos. It was chaos incarnate. That's what it was.
You were definitely missed.
I figured as much. I still have not yet listened to that episode. I know it's where's the justice in that? I should have supported you guys, but yeah, no, I was
here's the God honest truth, though. God honest truth. I went into this was literally going to be the first time that I was going to do a podcast with Rachel one-on-one, and I was like, okay,
did you get real?
I know.
Did you get to the nitty-gritty?
No, because I'm like, I know Rachel. I've known Rachel for almost 2 years now, and I figured I kind of got the gist of her, of her personality and stuff like that. So I was like, but I don't know how she is on a podcast one-on-one type of situation. You know what I mean? So we did the podcast. We hit the notes. We started a new segment with the Kickstarter corner. We did all this stuff. We did a little banter with the chat after and everything like that. And I am like, from a scale of 1 to 10, the podcast I feel was an 11. Rachel did amazing for somebody that seems outwardly like I'm the shy and or whatever. She absolutely killed it when it came to doing the podcast, and
good. That's what it's all about.
I could not be more proud of regular old Rachel.
Wow, thank you. I don't know how to take this all in. I feel like this is a trap. You're complimenting me way too much right now. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun doing this, and especially like the not having Steven. Steven, you can go more, I guess. You don't be here anymore. But no, I had a lot of fun, and I feel like I was very nervous about me being too nervous, but I feel like because I've known you guys for so long, it's a lot easier to, be more interactive and chatty.
It definitely gave me a great a greater. I mean, I always have hope, but an even greater hope for BYLO in the future. Everybody, I'm very very happy Rachel is part of the family.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad you were doubting me before, but I'm glad I
didn't doubt you. I just said I know your personality of Mrs. Introvert, and I was I felt like this is what I felt like it was gonna go like, Steven. I thought it was gonna be like, so this game, blah blah blah, yeah, and I like playing it. Rachel.
Wow, really?
That's what I thought.
It's good.
I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, let's move right along. Let's talk about something else. And but nah, she's a professional podcaster and
Good.
wouldn't want her any other way. Everybody.
Well, like I said again, I'm glad I proved your doubts wrong.
They weren't doubts. They were more like
expectations.
Just kind of expectations, I guess. That's not called doubts. And the
chat. It makes sense that you would be that way. Be a little shy. Mm-hmm. You have to get to know you before you start pissing everybody off and
just roasting everybody all the time.
There's some people that are like that.
Racist.
Terrible.
You just say racist. Did you say racist rants?
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? This podcast is great.
There's a story. One time, me and Rachel went to Taco Bell.
Terrible.
She looked at me and was like, she's like, I bet you I know what you're going to order. And I was like, you don't know me. And she was like, the Mexican pizza. And I was like, what?
What is this fan fiction that you're writing right now?
I was like, I don't even like Mexicans. What's going on?
That's terrible.
And then his whole thing, and
I'm glad she's here now.
This fan fiction, I can't. The lies and the slander. I don't even.
Next person we got to get up and more vocal is Beth down there. Beth doesn't talk too much, but
Well, I think it would help if you gave her a mic.
Nah, that's impossible. So we're going on right to some interesting stuff that we found on the internet today, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I was tapping into my inner Rachel moment. I was also looking at Beth, and she's like blinking.
Yeah.
So that's
she's a real
who
person.
gave her the authority to blink? What is this?
It's she's doing Morse code to please help me.
No, she's making sure that the chat is on point with everything. They're popping off in there, and we got let's give you guys a quick rundown, listeners and chat live, so you guys kind of get a feel of what BYLO is going to be kind of doing. So we have of course, because of Rachel joining, and Rachel is a big proprietor of Kickstarter. She supports a lot of the Kickstarter people. She looks up them all the time, and she's always sharing with us. We started Kickstarter Corner on BYLO, so we'll have that coming up with some pretty cool, interesting things that are either already funded that you should go pick up, or things you should look out for, which is just cool stuff to look out for. And hopefully someday maybe we'll talk to some of these people and see if we can get a little behind the scenes stuff going on with some of these Kickstarters. But of course, as always, we start off with some of the latest and greatest news from around the web. And then even at the end of this, we'll have a live pole position question for the chat to see where their minds, bodies, and hearts are in this gaming world. Yeah. So the first one we got up to bat, of course, we're talking about the official Rocksteady making a post saying they're making a Suicide Squad game. And the world said, all right.
Said what?
Yeah. How do we feel about this one, though? Rocksteady making a Suicide game. Did anybody ask for this one?
I don't feel like a lot of people asked it because the movie was really bad.
I hope it's not based off the movie.
Yeah, no, same. I like Suicide Squad. I think it's the idea, the comics are really great. Just the movie was really bad. It looked pretty. So if they based it off kind of the movie's aesthetic, but the actual good stories in the comic, I'd be super down for it.
So
I would actually play this.
So are you looking for? Well, let me get your opinion first, too, Steven, before I go and ask all these questions. So go ahead. First reactions.
So Rocksteady is a pretty good studio.
Yeah,
obviously we played the Batman game, and those games are phenomenal.
Yep.
I'm interested to know how the gameplay would work with this one, considering the Suicide Squad all have different quote unquote abilities. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And they kind of are also a group. It's not like a single person like Batman.
yeah,
So.
it's very like I'm already in my head. I'm like, do I get to choose a character to see how I can run through this level? Am I is one just play like a shooter? You know what I mean? Is it because Deadshot, right? He never like misses. Is that like his thing? Like he's just crazy accurate.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So is it just gonna feel like aimbot? You know what I mean? Running through a level, shooting everybody in the head.
No, he'll probably feel like a third person shooter. I don't know how they're gonna make it, but like he'll just probably feel like a shooter is what I can think of.
Yeah, that's what I imagine it being. But I don't know. I want to see how this plays out for sure, and who they're gonna use because there's a lot of members of the Suicide Squad, right? There's like because they're just dying off left and right and bringing in new ones.
Yeah, like there's just so many like rotating like members of the actual group. I wonder like who they're actually going to pick, if they're going to stick to the really popular characters or have a whole bunch of mix or just have everybody in there too.
Here's an idea for both of you two. I'm gonna spitball this one out. Here we go, because I know there's a lot of members of Suicide Squad. So what if they throw in every single member that's been in every single comic book of Suicide Squad? Right, you're playing the game, but permadeath is on. So if that character dies on that save file, they're just dead.
Ooh, I actually would like that.
It's Suicide Squad.
Cool.
That's kind of what Suicide Squad does. I mean,
no, I don't know, because I don't like permadeath games, but that is a cool concept.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I feel like that should be like definitely part like a feature in the game, but it would be like expert mode, like something you could turn off or turn on or turn off. You know?
So you would okay, I can see that.
Yeah, and like if it's like turned off, like how like have a way where like the characters can cycle in and out, kind of like you have like a group of like probably like 4 main characters throughout the whole game, and then you constantly have like side characters come in, they help you, and they're part of the Suicide Squad, and then they leave or something like that.
So there's no official information besides them making a post basically just saying, you know, Suicide Squad kill the JusticeLeague.com is the website you can go to check for any, I guess, updates or anything to this game. And then like Steven said before, we know Rocksteady from all their Batman games, which were, you know, pretty phenomenal. And if you ever played Urban Chaos back in the day, they also made that game. It was a first-person shooter game. I don't know. It was British, so I don't know. I never got to play it. But I mean, I guess we have to say, because it says, like I said, there's no real information. But August 22nd, they're supposed to be doing some type of DC fandom thing. So maybe they'll bring it there and show everybody.
I want to know if it's connected to the Batman games.
Oh, it's not.
Because if you can put them together, right? Like in a shared game universe, I think that'd be cool, because I want them to bring in, if it's killing the Justice League, Kevin Conroy's got to be in there, and that's Batman. You know what I mean? Like his voice is Batman to a lot of people. So I mean, I would love to see that return.
Okay, so
Mark Hamill's return as like a Joker-esque. I don't know when this takes place, but maybe something like that. I mean, who knows?
Not three, but couple of questions. Should it be mandatory multiplayer?
Yes.
Rachel.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Just me being Rachel, regular old Rachel. Yeah, no, I think multiplayer would be actually really cool for that, because like it's a group, like it's actual like group, so it should be a group game too.
Okay. Are we looking at a level? What
is the Avengers game a group game?
Yeah, it's 4 players co-op.
Yeah, it should be like that then.
Yeah, it definitely should.
Yeah. I feel like that would be the best way. And I think it would be really fun too, because we always have, you know, video games of the heroes. I want to be the bad guys.
But you're kind of the heroes in this one too.
Yeah, they're like, it's like saying Catwoman's a hero. She's like, she does some good stuff, but she's also.
She is a hero.
She's like
she's not like pure evil though.
Yeah.
She's not pure evil, but she does like steal stuff. She is a criminal.
So she's like, what, lawful
Anti.
neutral? Or
She's
not lawful
anti.
neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah, she's chaotic neutral. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
Yeah, but it'd be cool, like Suicide Squad, because they are bad guys. Like they're they're bad guys being forced to do good guy things. What
Yeah,
if like you could have the option to betray everybody?
But if
That
you
would be
do
cool.
that, but if you do that, is it going to stay true to the actual comic books and your head will blow up if you do that?
Well, what if they're like somehow they're able to remove that factor, and that's why they're like, okay, cool, I'm going to betray all of you. So
That would
See, I can see them doing something like that where your decisions can lead to permadeath
yeah,
for your characters, because then it's more narrative driven and not skill related. Like playing, like I don't want to lose out on like a character because I suck at playing the game. You know what I mean? I'd rather lose
Yeah.
it in a sequence of events that through the story that I've chose to go down to where it's like, oh no, now Deadshot's trying to flee to go see his daughter one last time, and the bomb exploded. He's dead.
what if it
Never-
was like the was it the companion character missions in like Mass Effect? Like if you didn't do all those, like they would end up dying in like the final battle.
Ooh, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
That'd
that'd
be
be cool. Like, Mass Effect 3.
Mass Effect 2, right?
It happened in 2 as well. It happened in all of
It
them.
is
Right?
in 2? Okay, I couldn't remember. I just remember 3.
I thought it
It
did it
was
in
like-
all of them.
Everybody.
I just remember like number 2. That's where I ended up losing Miranda because I was like, I don't want to do her side mission.
What?
I didn't like Miranda, man.
Miranda.
But she was
Yeah.
the perfect woman, right?
Yes,
She was not the
perfect.
perfect woman to me.
Perfect in all shapes and forms and
You know who was the perfect
personalities.
woman? Jack, and I could not have a lesbian romance with her. And
No,
Um,
I'm
still upset with that.
No, she wasn't.
She was
She
fucked
was.
up. She was
you know what?
fucked
I like
up.
those crazy ladies.
She-
Like
She needed to.
I love
that's
them.
perfect. If
crazy
you just went
tattoo,
crazy-
shaved head. Got it.
The-
Yes.
Crazy to hotness scales.
Nah, because when I when I romanced her and then she was like crying afterwards, I was like, I'm gonna leave now.
It was so wow.
Leave
Typical
that
men. No, her romance was actually really sweet, and I thought that was really great for her character. And I thought it was pretty cool that she gave him a tattoo.
Doesn't
So.
she just bone you in Mass Effect 2? Like, isn't it just like she just uses you, right? Isn't that the thing?
No. She
I thought Mass Effect
whenever
2 you can romance. her.
no,
It was just like
whenever-
her just like,
no, whenever I played, she became like emotionally vulnerable and like really
Yeah.
like opened up to you. She wasn't like a just hard shell or anything. No, she was actually like a
That's just a front.
yeah. It was an interesting storyline. Wow, you're right there.
Wow, what is this?
no, I was just thinking of how bad I like in all the Mass Effect games. I just put them chicks in the friend zone because I built all of them up to have options, right?
You're terrible, sir.
Damn.
And then at the end, it was like in Mass Effect 3, it was like you have to make your choice. This is the final choice. So I like turn every single one of them down throughout the game and just like, you know what, Ashley's kind of my, you know.
Ashley was
The space racist?
Nah,
So,
Oh.
she was not racist. We've said this
She
plenty
was.
of times.
She's a space racist.
No,
I'm sorry,
she
but she is.
wasn't. She was
she
100%. She had a traumatic past. With,
Okay, no, who had
with
traumatic past and had better growth? Jack.
yes,
no, she
She
didn't.
became a teacher and she took care of those children.
Oh, okay. Take care of them. It's more like she kidnapped them, trained them to be
Nah.
fighters. In my art. That's what it sounded like.
Wow.
All right, whatever.
No,
Steven-
you both are terrible. Team Ashley.
It was
no.
hot though. Not gonna lie.
Chad is already on Team Ashley's side. That's I can see that right
no,
now.
I see J-Lab saying,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
for you,
all
Ashley.
Ashley.
West now says, can I ban you
I'm
both
just
for
saying.
being Team
No,
Ashley?
no.
Mm.
A girl with tattoos though, that's pretty hot.
Yeah, see, Jack.
Pretty hot.
Okay, how could you pick Ashley
But
over
Ashley,
Chad or
though-
Tolly? Tolly is ultimate base.
First, okay, hold on, because Tolly, you don't know what was in that. That
Ooh,
was
beast of those curves, though.
no, I
You like
don't
your
care. I don't
No.
care. You could have got some type of space aids or
What do you hide?
we're not
what do you
trying
hide?
to no. And I've had this discussion with you
Little
before
mystery.
too.
Everybody likes a little mystery. Come on.
No,
What if
no.
she's like a praying mantis face, right? And then afterwards she just eats your face.
Wait, so like It's like Garrus? Yeah, totally get it. I have a Garrus body pillow like behind me.
I bet you
That's
do.
because
Yeah, it's like those anime waifu pillows, but it's Garrus and he's all pose sexy. I'm like, ooh, alien space boy, hey.
I'm hold on. I
Yeah,
gotta do this. So
he was trying to figure out how to
How to
do
mute me?
how to
no, I'm not trying to mute you. You can say whatever you want. I was throwing a real quick poll up there just to see who everybody was gonna pick. Best Mass Effect. Let's say love interest.
You doing a poll?
Yeah, because I want one now. We were supposed to save this for later. We were literally supposed to save this for later, but you wanted to bring this now.
Tangents here,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
You wanted to do this tangent now. So Ashley, we'll do the first ones. All right?
Ashley's terrible.
Ashley's
good.
Tali.
How do I vote for this?
Tali, and then there's the sorry chick. Oh God, what was that?
Liara.
Liara.
Okay.
Liara? Oh, okay, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. So, and I'm putting them all of them. Ashley, Tali, Liara, Garrus, and
Can't forget Fish Boy Thane.
no, because he was
Zane's
DLC.
number 2. He was number 2.
Oh, he was part 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's number 2 and number 3.
Yeah,
but he's not number 1. I said I'm going 1.
Wow. You sure you're gonna leave out Jack? All right, that's.
Is
I can't
Rex? Was Rex a love interest?
No, Rex,
I
you couldn't love Rex.
Couldn't get with Rex.
loves no
Huh?
one
Couldn't get with
besides
Rex.
a shotgun.
Rex would wreck it. So no.
We're doing. Yeah. Okay. That's what we're doing. We're doing Ashley,
Kate,
Tali.
I think you can love Caden. Nobody loves Caden.
Oh yeah, we'll put Kaden
I
just to
like
feel
Kaden.
bad about him.
Kaden.
He
I
was
like
the
Kaden.
wackest. He was the wackest.
He was like, "Oh yeah,
Nah.
I'm an older model. I have older parts in me, and I have headaches, and I'm complaining I have allergies.
Yeah, I can't.
I have a glandular problem.
My mind is all messed up because I have all these mutant powers. Oh
It's
my
stuffy
god!
in here.
You know what? I would rather take the sad little broken boy over the space racist any day.
No,
Wow.
no.
Yeah.
She's
know what,
in a
Ashley is my
space race.
suit,
It's
so
up
it's
there. The
fine.
poll is up for chat right now. Go ahead and vote all you like, everybody.
You know what? I cannot see the.
How do I vote?
It's in the chat
There it
room. I don't know.
Oh,
You should be
there
able to vote.
I'm gonna cast my vote.
Yes, please cast
Rocking
your
that
votes.
vote.
And we will move on because we will. This will take up the whole show, so we'll just move.
Yeah, we'll take up the
Yeah,
whole
it'll
show.
move on, and I'll give you guys the results in a second. All right.
It's fine. I'm just voting a whole bunch. It's cool.
You just keep voting.
I'm voting. Yeah, I'm voting in the chat right now.
Because you can use
Wait,
your
You can use your tokens to vote.
you can use your
Yeah.
tokens to vote.
Oh,
So
this is cheat.
if
Nah, this is I'm winning.
How many tokens you got, Rachel?
Don't worry about it.
So here's
Okay,
the
good.
thing,
Well, that's
everybody.
fine.
If you're
20K,
if you're listening right now on the podcast, like this is what we were talking about, missing out on parts of the show. You got to join us on twitch.tv/before you log off so you can be a part of all the interactive fun here as we figure out how Ashley is going to be the best love interest in Mass Effect. Steven, I need you to use all those points because I know Rachel, who's been probably
stacking
hoarding up the points, is going to be
Don't worry
doing
about
it.
She has been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's getting close.
Let's go, people.
on, Steven.
Let's go, people.
It's getting
Rock the
close.
vote.
Rock
Ooh,
the
I can
vote.
use biddies, but do I? Oh, I don't want to spend money on
Yeah.
this. Aw.
Somebody doesn't want to put their money where their mouth is. That's what that is.
Ooh, somebody voted.
Keep rocking the vote, everybody.
Who's doing it? I'll
Everybody
get
keep voting for Liara.
right.
Gotta vote for
Yeah,
her.
Black. So you
Okay,
spend
wait.
things.
Before we go back to our topic, I do
Okay,
have
we'll
to
go
ask.
back.
All right, so out of all the 3 games, who did you romance? Like in order, did you romance the same person or did you go back and forth?
Well, I played them multiple times, but my main,
Like
I'll say.
your go-to.
Yeah, I'll
your
say the
go-to
main.
romance.
And this is just 1, 2, and 3. So Ashley, Miranda, Ashley. That's kind of what I went.
I went Liara, and then she left, and then so I Thane, Fish Boy, and then he passed away, and then I went back to Liara.
You lost Thane?
I know, right?
There's no way to like keep him in 3.
No way that Rachel could keep him in 3.
Right.
He has a terminal illness.
I mean,
Terminal if you didn't love him.
if you didn't love
apparently.
him,
Wow.
exactly.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Wow.
We need
I
to
got
make
it.
Rachel
I'd play the
play
game.
a mod of Mass Effect 2 where every female character model is Ashley. Terrible.
Yes. Poll ended.
The poll ended, and at 67% with 236 votes,
Hell
which is
yeah.
ridiculous. Liara wins.
Love
and
JLab, you see how much points JLab spent?
JLab actually
JLab.
put bits to the whole thing. Good Lord, man. JLab spent.
JLab, you're my favorite person.
That's
Thank you.
terrible.
Wow.
That's terrible.
It's a good thing that this is our poll and we're taking Liara off the list. So next place, Ashley wins.
Wow.
Boom. Face.
Damn, this
like-
is a rig.
The
You
thing.
think you have power?
Okay, but see, here's the thing. Tolly, Garrus, and Caden got no votes whatsoever,
No.
though.
Well, you actually can't have
Hey.
Tali or Garrus as a romance option until 2.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
you can.
Nope.
You can't. You
Nope.
can't sleep with Tali, but you can lead her on.
Nope, you could talk
Throughout
to
the
her, but she was actually not supposed to be in any of the other games. She was only
Mhm.
supposed to be in the first one. But
Lead
since
her
the
on.
fans liked her so much, they decided to keep her in number 2 and 3.
Okay. all
So
right.
she wasn't a romance option in number 1. And then Garrus, they're like, we don't know how to do all these weird alien romances yet, so we're gonna
Well,
wait. till-
Garrus has calibrations to get to, so he's
That's true.
not doing anything.
Wow, this
There
is exactly why we do the BYLO polls, everybody. So who are yours, real quick, before we move on, Stephen? Who are your romances? 1, 2, and 3.
He friends everybody.
I did the same thing. I did Ashley, Miranda, Ashley.
You guys are boring.
No,
The two
man.
worst women in the game.
No, first of all, Ashley in the beginning, when you've never played the game before and this is your first experience with the game, I picked
I hated
Ashley.
her.
Okay, I picked Ashley, and that's who I romanced, and she had my back through the whole thing. That right there was already the connection that was gonna last me through the series. Why would I like go
She
another place? And well, see, that was the thing.
Boo.
But see, that's the problem with number 2. I feel because it was a forced storyline. Like she wouldn't have hated me. Like we didn't end on a bad term after part 1.
Yeah.
Like
But you went and joined Cerberus, they're the bad guys.
Because they brought you back to life.
Exactly, I died.
Yeah, but she hates you, and
Okay.
she should have known better and known you better.
We didn't even have a discussion about it. That was the problem. We didn't even have a discussion.
Because she's a hateful, judgy lady, and
Wow, no. She came to her senses in part 3. And
I feel like she kind of went crazy.
no, she got back on the squad. We were doing our thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah,
She was up.
right by my side where she needs to be. We were that's
Well, Doesn't matter. She died in every one of my games except for the one you
you're
guys made
the
me play on stream.
worst. You're the worst.
Terrible.
I kept Kaden.
You played the game wrong.
Yeah, you
I played
did.
the game right.
You played it
I
right.
romanced all the aliens. That's the only right way to do it.
And now you have some weird alien
weird-
gonorrhea.
Yep.
Worth it.
Instead of warts, you're growing tentacles that just like sprout more tentacles.
But see, here's the thing, Sweet P Productions in there saying major spoilers. Here's the thing, that game can be played so many different ways and get so many different
Yeah.
endings that there's not really spoilers
There's no
per
spoilers.
se. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You're fine.
it's a great game. You got to play it. If you have not played it, definitely go play it. But we have spent a lot of time on this and this tangent that we do. So
I'm very sorry.
let's move
That was
on
my
to the next one. If you were a child in like the 90s or maybe I guess the early 2000s, then you remember the great show called The Animaniacs, and Hulu is putting out a revival. Everybody, they revealed that the release date is going to be November 20th of this year. Everybody. It's been 22 years since the final 99th episode of Animaniacs, but 2020 sees the return of the popular show. One thing that I saw, and if you're not familiar with Animaniacs, it was basically a variety show starring Yakko, Wacko, and Docta, who lived in the Warner Brothers water tower, and then they were released, and they just kind of caused all type of shenanigans around the lot and stuff like that. But they had great side shows that could have been shows of their own, which eventually some of them did become shows of their own, like Pinky and the Brain.
I was about to say, yeah, wasn't Pinky and the Brain one? And
What else became a spin-off show of that one? There was Pinky and the Brain for sure. There was crap, what else?
was Freakazoid?
I don't know if Freakazoid
I
was
don't
a
know.
spin-off.
I don't know, but it has like the same energy as it.
It does have the same
Is it
energy.
part of the same thing? I gotta look that up now.
I know it's
Yeah,
the
I'm not
Warner
sure.
Brothers. It's
Yeah.
definitely the Warner Brothers because it
It's
was
like the Warner Brothers on crack. That's what the whole show felt like.
they had great characters like Chicken Boo. That was a good
Chicken
character. He was a giant chicken that tried to pass for everything.
Oh yeah. What was that one girl's name? She loved all like the pets and the animals, but she always like ended up like
Until
killing
they
them.
died. Yeah.
Yeah, she was actually my favorite. I thought like her cartoons were really funny.
Wait a minute. That may have been.
Elmra?
I thought that was Tiny Toons.
Was that Tiny Toons? I thought that was the Animaniacs.
Well, there's a Pinky in the Brain where they have like a girl with them. It's like a whole nother show.
I think that, see, because like Elmira Squiggles in chat is saying, I feel like that was Tiny Toons, though. I'm not sure. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I watched
Elmira in the Brain is a show.
Oh, they had
Tiny Toons. Oh no, Tiny Toons.
There was, of course, Hello Nurse, the adult joke that was in a child's cartoon the whole time.
There were so many adult jokes in cartoons, though.
I loved Slappy the Squirrel, the grumpy old squirrel. That was a really good character on there. I really hope they bring a lot of these ones back. Is the whole thing. I like the Good Feathers, where it was just like the Goodfellas, but it was like with all pigeons. The Italian Mob. That was a good one. And if you haven't seen any of these like bits or anything like that, they're all on YouTube right now. You can see the Animaniacs do all the 50 capitals and states of America. They do every country in the world, like all in song form. They're amazing. These are iconic classic shows.
So, not to segue or do a tangent off of that, but there's a bunch of really great TikToks based off that sound and that cartoon right there, where they do the whole song through all the states and they like line it up with like all the cases of Corona in the U.S.
Sheesh,
it's hilarious.
I've seen. Not that I watch TikTok all the time. I've seen one for the country one where it was like the lady was jumping between lines to see which countries were invaded by Britain, and it was just like every country on the planet, basically. So, good on you, Britain. Good on you.
Was it?
You're welcome.
Was it good on them?
I mean, we're a spinoff.
I mean, they kind of lost everything. Well,
we're a spinoff of the British. So,
are you, Aaron? Are you a spinoff of the British?
I am not. I am not.
No.
I don't think this land is either.
My lineage is definitely not. But
I'm sorry for my ancestors all.
Yeah, colonizer. All right.
Terrible. All right.
No, but it is Tiny Toons Adventures, the Plucky Duck Show, Freakazoid, Pinky in the Brain, and Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain are all chronologically related to Animaniacs.
And if any of those are actual like spin-offs, like whatchamacallit, the Tiny Toons, because I loved Tiny Toon Adventures when I was a kid. That was like definitely one of my favorite cartoons.
Tiny Toons is good.
Yeah, it was really good. I definitely like that one. Why don't we see a reboot of that?
I don't know. I feel
It's
like
all YouTube raised now. It's not.
True.
They're not watching cartoons anymore. They're watching YouTube. They're watching kids play with toys.
That's true. Like, there's no like Saturday morning cartoons anymore.
Yeah, it's dead. It's gone. We need to bring it back.
Are we gonna do that? Because I know we were talking about it. Saturday morning cartoons.
Saturday morning cartoons.
You guys get your bowls of cereal, and we'll start streaming some live Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
People are like, no, I sleep in on the weekend. Bump all that.
No, I usually do, but I will if we start doing it and it's a show. Oh shit.
Nah, we'll see. Because I sleep in on the weekends myself. I don't know. We'll see.
So we'll stay up all night, right, and then do the show, and then go to sleep right after.
That's terrible.
Oh, I'm too old for that.
Are you freaking Emma over here? Nobody's doing all-nighters. What's wrong with you? Jeez. All right, next one. This is the one that kind of upset me because Netflix is doing a Ubisoft-based series called Beyond Good and Evil, which is going to be based off of course, the video game Beyond Good and Evil, but we've got no information about Beyond Good and Evil 2, which that game looks absolutely amazing. So let me go through the article real quick. Netflix is working on a feature film adaptation of Ubisoft's Beyond Good and Evil. The streaming platform has revealed on Twitter. According to Hollywood Reporter, the project is still in early development and still in the midst of looking for writers. It already has a few names attached to it, including Rob Letterman, Detective Pikachu's director, who'll head up what's apparently going to be a hybrid live action / animation flick. If you're not familiar with the Beyond Good and Evil world, it's kind of humans mixed with animals. So there's like pigs and monkeys and stuff like that.
Not sentient, but
it looked like they were spliced. Like maybe they were once
like their DNA or something.
Like maybe they were once a full blown monkey and then they got turned into a humanoid type of. I've never played the game.
I was just thinking they evolved. Like they also evolved.
Yes.
To just be humanoid, I guess. If that makes sense. I don't know what you would call it.
Would it be kind of like in My Hero Academia where they're like half animal, half human? I've never played the game, so I have no idea what they would look like.
Kinda.
Well, in the first one, I remember the cover art, and it's like it's a full blown like pig man.
Yeah,
like, everything about him is a pig.
Okay, just like Porco Rosso
on two legs, pig hands. Everything's all just.
You said like Tokoroko.
Oh no, Porco Rosso. It's like a Studio Ghibli movie, and it's about this like this pilot. I think it was like during World War I or something like that. But he's like a pilot that's turned into a pig, so he's like a man pig.
Oh,
and he has like the pig hooves, I think, and like whole pig body, pig face.
So then, yes, that's yes.
And then he has a mustache.
Well, minus the mustache, but yes, that is exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is.
Yeah, I just remember it being a big pig man with like tattoos on him.
The only reason why I said this makes me upset, though, is because, like I said, we haven't seen any information of the second game, and the second game is supposed to be like a co-op, open universe type of game where there's like side missions. It's an action adventure, and I don't know. I want information on the game. I don't want them working on a movie.
On this.
Yeah, I mean,
well, if this is probably definitely going to be different people, so I don't think it will affect the actual game development. Maybe just like with some of the writers, so they can get that story, like the writers working together. If it even connects, you know what I mean? Like this could just be another movie based off of a universe that the game was created from.
And how do we like those movies?
Depends on how they do it.
Yeah. When's the last good actual video game movie? Was it Detective Pikachu? Maybe.
Would you consider that?
Yeah, but it wasn't like based off like an actual
movie.
It was based off of the video game universe, but not the actual story.
Yeah,
so they did something completely new.
It's just,
what about The Witcher?
Blend.
But The Witcher was a series. It wasn't a movie. So
it was a book first, and then became.
But not even that. I'm talking about it had time to flesh out the characters because they had multiple episodes. You know how movies do. They quick, fast.
Yeah.
You lose so much.
You lose
Mortal Kombat is probably the
great
best
movie. Yes,
game.
Great movie. Definitely was.
No, it's not.
Number one, not two.
Yes, number one. Yes.
Both of them. Why? Why are you guys recommending these movies?
Those were
Mortal
great
Kombat
movies.
One
what are you talking about?
It wasn't.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
dope. You're crazy.
You're crazy.
It was a great movie. They had great actors, great story.
I'd rather watch the Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Z, the live action.
Oh, you're.
I'm not even a fan of Dragon Ball Z because I've never really watched the anime.
Wow.
I watched that movie and was literally upset and wanted my money back, and I pirated that damn thing.
Yeah, no, that's how I felt about was the Blood Rain movies. Those were an abomination that never needed to be made.
Yikes. I thought that movie was going to be good too. And then I saw that and I was like,
nope. I decided it was a great idea to watch all 3 of the Blood Rain movies that they made.
Why would you do that?
Because I was a small child and that's all they had.
That's terrible movie weekends. When we bring that back,
yeah,
those would be on there.
I loved Blood Rain. That was like my favorite series as a kid.
I never played any of those. Were those specifically PlayStation?
Yes.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
I
that's
never
what
played
I said.
those. Yeah, then I never played those at all. I never had a
Oh.
PlayStation 2, so
Squiggles just mentioned the last Airbender movie, and we do not talk about that.
that wasn't a video game. That wasn't a video game movie. That was a cartoon movie.
That's true.
That's
True.
So-
But if we're talking about bad adaptation movies, that's like top tier.
Yeah, yeah, video game. I don't know. World of Warcraft looked nice. The orcs look dope.
Yeah, I heard it was like really boring story wise though. I cannot talk today. I'm very sorry.
It wasn't the best.
Wait, you
But-
didn't play World of Warcraft, Rachel?
No, I
Did you
I
play
already had my
Warcraft?
addiction to Sims. I would get addicted to that.
I feel like, yeah, that's what that's what I'm thinking. I was like, I feel like you would really enjoy that game and you'd play it a lot.
Yeah, I thought about it. My friend really wants me to join and like play with him, and he even sent me like what is his friend code, so he gets like little bonuses. And I'm just like, I want to, but
You
I would
and
get
me
addicted.
would get lost in that thing because it is straight up Blizzard.
Yeah,
Y'all love that shit. So,
I mean Blizzard's okay. The only one I really like is Overwatch.
well, yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm addicted to that.
Yeah, but you also like the fantasy realm, that world. So you might get addicted.
I do. I like all like sci-fi, fantasy. All
It's
of it.
it's good.
Yeah.
Good.
But would she be Horde or Alliance?
Oh, should probably be Horde.
My friend asked me that too, and I'm like, man, I don't even know.
I can see her being Horde for those blood elves.
Wow.
I can see her being. I can see her
But she could
for
also.
those blood elves, or I don't know.
You
Maybe
don't think she
might
would be like a gnome?
I always say no in D&D. Yeah.
Hobbit characters. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be like a little dwarf running around.
See, so
Little
she'd
Harry
be
maybe.
Alliance. I think she'd be
It
Alliance.
It's a toss up.
I know. I do really like being orcs too. So
Orcs are pretty dope. But I'm all about the Alliance, son.
Yeah, it's all Alliance. Sorry, this is an Alliance podcast. Everybody, sorry.
boring.
That's it's an Alliance.
Boring.
Wow, Sergeant Squiggle says no one respectable
Damn.
plays Alliance. How dare you?
You know what? I like that Squiggles guy.
How dare
cool
you? He knows nothing of the Alliance. That's the problem. All right, moving right along. The last story that we got up here is a very tragic one. Spider-Man for the new Avengers game is going to be exclusive for the PlayStation 4, everybody. So if you're going to get it on the PC, if you're going to get it on the Xbox 360, then you will not be getting the game because it's going to be only the Xbox One, PC, and the PS4, but you will not get Spider-Man. He is exclusive because Sony said the nay no, my brother. You know what? How do you guys feel about it before I go into my stuff? How do you guys feel about it?
Rachel, you want to go first?
It's fucking dumb.
Oh man. Oh my god. It's so fucking stupid. I've been avoiding this story only because I don't want it to be true. Like I didn't research it. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. Why would you keep a character from another group of players that are going to be enjoying your game? Why would you keep them away?
Like, I feel like we haven't had anything like this for a long while. Like back in the I guess the heyday of console war type of stuff. Like we don't get exclusive content that much anymore. Like if you have the game on either system, you got the character. Or the other thing is it'd be timed exclusives. That was the other thing, right? Like, okay, this thing is coming out, but it's not coming out until
after like 3 months or whatever. And
yeah.
So, yeah, like I really hope it is a time thing because I feel like it's kind of bullshit. The only person it benefits is PlayStation because now they might sell more copies.
But
That's
like, how does that help the developers? What I'm saying,
it doesn't.
like you would
It
want it.
doesn't.
You would
Doesn't
want
help
it,
anyone but PlayStation.
I think you would want it as like for the most people to get stuff out of your game, like whether they're on Xbox or on a PlayStation. And then what does that mean for future things as well, like cross-platform play, like games have been moving towards lately? people playing from the PC to the Xbox and everything like that. If I have the Xbox version and a friend of mine has the PlayStation 4 version, but they got Spider-Man, can I see him in my game? Can we not play that way in the future? So like, you know, and I see in chat, JLap is right. Sony hates cross-platform. They've been very, very standoffish when it comes to opening up their games for everybody to play together, which is just dumb to me. I have no idea why they would do that. Yes.
I'll come together.
But I mean, apparently they put out a thing. Let me read this off because I know they said something. A developer at Crystal Dynamics has revealed the reason why Spider-Man will be a PlayStation exclusive in next month's Marvel Avengers game. Crystal Dynamics head Scott Amos explained during a media call that Spider-Man's inclusion in the game as a treat for the PlayStation players is a result of Marvel and Sony relationship and past collaborations. Sony, the beauty of Spider-Man and what Spider-Man represents as a character in this world is, again, it comes back to the relationship with PlayStation and Marvel, Amos said. We happen to be the ones who can execute and deliver when it comes down to choices of where and what Spider-Man can be, he added. That's a relationship question that, PlayStation absolutely has the right to. And as creators, we have this opportunity that we can make something unique and fun and awesome. So it just sounds like, hey, we paid you a little bit of money.
Yeah, that's exactly what that sounds like.
Keep it on our system so we get more people to actually play it on our system or something like that.
So if you want to develop for our system, you're gonna have to give us some leeway here. We want exclusives to make us look better than the other guy.
So Squiggles, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say it kind of sounds like PlayStation's kind of scared of Xbox.
I mean, with Xbox announcing their new console and saying that they're doing, it's not Game Pass anymore. What is it called? It's just like Game Center or something like that. It's like Xbox Game.
I thought it was Game Pass still.
I thought they changed the name. I thought maybe it's just Game Pass. It's not like Xbox Game Pass or something like that.
What is the Xbox Live went like Ultimate, right? It's like Ultimate.
So with them doing all that and like kind of guaranteeing you having games as soon as you buy your console because you have that Game Pass, or if you have subscribed to that Game Pass, what does Sony have? Like, they have to come up with some type of trick of the trade to make you feel like I need to buy a PlayStation. I mean,
because I don't know how well their PlayStation Now stuff works, or their other programs where I don't know if it's like another subscription service where you have to like pay to get all like some of their other old games onto your systems and stuff like that. Because they have something like that, but I don't remember the details on it. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's actually been forever since I played my PlayStation, and I grew up as a PlayStation main. I love it, but since all you guys play Xbox, I'm like, all right, time to switch.
I was on the PlayStation for a long time. I didn't really get one until my brother bought one, and that was around the time that I met Emma, and she had one too. And then I know Steven already had one, so I was like, all these people have it. I might as well just kind of buy one too. And so I just bought like a little cheap one. The little S or whatever it was, and that's all I play now. Really, is the Xbox. So I don't know. I saw in chat. Let me get back on chat because I wanted to kind of get some of those points or whatever. That they were talking about how Sony is exclusive with Spider-Man or whatever. I don't know if that's in the rights for the video games as well, because I mean he was in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and that was exclusive on the Nintendo. So I'm not sure how well that is. But just to let everybody know real quick in chat, if you're watching live, we have a poll up right now. And the poll is, does exclusive content on a console hurt the overall game? So it's a quick...
I think it does better when I play the Xbox version.
You said what? Say it again?
I said I'm going to feel kind of bitter when I play the Xbox version, and vice versa if I play like the PlayStation. I'm just like, oh, I can't play with my friends now, which would be you guys, because I know you guys are going to get it for the Xbox, because that's the only system Emma will get it for.
Wow, you said
Yeah.
she says you guys, and then she says that's the only system Emma will get it for.
Yeah.
So we all kind of just go along so we can all play it usually. We go along with what system she wants. It's a
Wow.
dictatorship in this friendship. But, yeah, I'm like, I'd be bitter because I wouldn't be able to play with you guys. And if I get Xbox, I'd be like, this is fucking dumb. I can have Spider-Man. I could be Peter Parker. I could be Miles Morales.
Wait, what if they do that though? What if they say we're releasing Miles Morales and he's on there? And maybe
On the Xbox,
just
I mean,
maybe
he's
just
a cool Spider-Man. So yeah.
I'm just saying maybe Peter Parker is the only one that's exclusive to the PlayStation. This doesn't really specify. It just says
I mean,
Spider-Man.
it says Spider-Man. So I'm
So,
guessing
it's the moniker of Spider-Man, so it's probably Spider-Man as a whole.
yeah.
Even
don't
though there's multiple, it's probably just the character as a whole.
Yeah.
Well, what? Okay, so we know we're not getting Spider-Man. If there had to be an exclusive hero for the Xbox, who would that be then? Like, no, they're not getting this one. I don't even remember exclusive, like, since Soul Calibur had exclusives for each system. You remember when they had, like, Link on the GameCube and Darth Vader on the Xbox? And
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
yeah, but that's what it was.
I never played any of those extra characters. I always stuck to, like, my faves, like Ivy. I loved Ivy.
I never really played the game too much.
I was all about fighting games. I loved it.
I never was about that.
We know why you liked Ivy. Everybody knows why you liked Ivy.
Just like, yeah, West Nile and Chad, he touched on it. They could do it just like the Soul Calibur. Exactly. J-Lap in chat says Hulk because he's green, but the problem with that is Hulk is already intertwined in the story. So you're not going to get exclusives from Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, thank you. And what's her name? What's her name? Arrow guy. Hawkeye. There it is.
Hawkeye?
Got it. First try.
Purple Green Arrow?
Yes. He looks exactly like Stefan Emil. Yes, he does.
He does. He looks like he's from
A
Arrow.
little bit.
No.
And I was like, no, he doesn't. I'm like, girl, get out of here. They look like brothers.
He looks a lot of bit, sir. He looks a lot of bit. Yeah, I think it does overall hurt it though. For the same reasons you just said. Like, I want to have access to everything. I don't want to look over and be like, oh, look, they got the cool Spider-Man and stuff like that on there.
Yeah. It's a shitty thing because the people that lose out is the player, the gamers.
Yes.
Okay.
The fans lose whenever they do shit like this.
Right.
So overall, the game probably won't get hurt because it'll probably still sell regardless. But
100%.
the fans lose out on something. Like if one family or whatever can only afford one system, and then they're stuck with an Xbox, little Timmy's getting screwed not playing his favorite Spider-Man hero in his favorite game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure the well. Don't be dicks.
Sergeant Squiggles said something I thought was pretty cool. Xbox should have a Master Chief suit for Iron Man.
That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if they'll do that.
I guess if you want to be lame about it.
I don't know if they're going to do that.
I would choose Noble Six, the better of the characters.
I think it'd be cool.
Noble Six is better.
Did you say Noble Six is better?
Yeah, isn't that the guy you play in Reach?
Yeah, it's the guy you play in Reach, yes.
Yeah, he's a more interesting character than
I don't know who these people
Master
are.
Chef.
Master Chef. Damn.
I didn't get you guys' answers though. What exclusive Marvel character would you want on the Xbox if you had to choose one out of any of them?
I know mine.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Storm, because she's Ultimate Bae.
Okay.
Ooh,
all right.
Yeah, and she's part of the Avengers. You could control weather. I mean, honestly, if I had to choose, I love Spider-Man, but I would rather be Storm.
I see Gambit in chat. Stan Lee from West
Oh my
Nile.
God.
That's terrible.
Stan Lee's just.
I mean, he was in the Lego Marvel game, wasn't he?
That's true. I
mean, they could.
I don't know what you could have did with him, but yeah.
Who you got, Steven?
Oh, I don't know, man. I would probably at first I would be like, oh, throw Deadpool in there just to be a dick. You know what I mean?
An exclusive Deadpool?
But he's not an Avenger, is he?
No, Deadpool's kind of just random. So I mean,
he could be. Yeah, you could throw him randomly in there.
Anybody can be an Avenger these days.
Oh, and then Deadpool and Spider-Man could be star-crossed lovers between Xbox and PlayStation. I like this.
I mean, you're reaching. You're
Yeah,
definitely
you're making your own fandom.
you're definitely reaching, but
I mean, there's a little bit of bromance between them. I love it.
You're trying to make some type of fan fiction. I don't know.
Have you not read the comics with them? There's definitely bromance, especially from Deadpool's side. He's like, hey, Peter Parker, how you doing? Can I
wow,
get some digits?
wow. He
I
loves.
feel like again, still your fan fiction. Keep
Uh,
it in your pants during the show, Rachel. Jesus Christ.
I cannot be contained, sir.
I'm probably gonna go with exclusive to the Xbox. Mine's a twofer. I'm gonna say Cloak and Dagger. I'm gonna put them
The
exclusively.
entire Fantastic Four.
Said everybody in the X-Men exclusive to the Xbox because it makes sense. X-Men,
It's true.
Xbox.
Entire West Coast Avengers.
No, you can put those on the PlayStation. That's fine. That's fine.
That's terrible. Entire Lake Michigan Avengers.
Crap! Did I miss the poll? I saw that it was yes. The poll was
Great Lake.
it was like 60-something% yes. That the games exclusives do hurt the overall game. That's what the chat here says, and I agree with them. I think open up for everybody, guys. Open it up for everybody.
Yeah. You know.
And I think that was all the news stories we have. So now we're going to kick it over to the one and only regular old rage.
Riggedy round,
Yeah.
son.
You know what? I should add some like sound effects to that one in post.
Oh, it's a turntable.
Regular old Rachel. She's got some Kickstarter stuff happening. The first one, we're going to talk about these animated cards. Rachel, what's up with these things?
They're pretty cool. They're the cards and they're animated.
You're terrible.
You're the worst.
You're the worst person ever.
History.
Okay, so no, actually these things are really cool. They're called the Deck of Many, Animated Spell, Terra, and more.
Hey,
And
should we throw a link to the Kickstarter? Sorry to cut you off, Rachel. I didn't mean that.
that's
Should we throw
okay.
a link to the Kickstarter in the chat for these people so they can see it?
Yeah, I have all the links. I'm posting them right now for the chat. So I just posted the animated cards one that we're talking about right now. So like these are really good, I think, for like tabletop games, especially D&D. If you're playing some sort of like magic, like wizards, I don't know, sorcerer type of class, and they have different levels, but each one is like a different type of spell, and it kind of has like that holographic type. I don't know what it's called, but it's like the cards are kind of holographic, so it actually looks like it's animated and it kind of moves.
It's like that 3D animation.
Yeah, when you're looking at
I know exactly what you're talking about. I think it's just animated, right? Like that's just holographic. Is that what
yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm not sure the actual type, but I know it's like similar to holographic. But yeah, it actually looks like it moves. So like, there's one that's like the assassin, and there's like a figure standing there with like two daggers, and it moves like it looks like it's kind of walking through a whole bunch of fog. There's other ones like lightning. You actually see lightning coming down, or wind, or things like that. And I think it's really neat. And they also have a tarot deck, which is the one I actually bought. I donated for that one because for my classes, I don't play a lot of magic people. I usually go rogue. So I was like, hey, I want to try these out before I go into like the actual spell things, like the spell decks that they have. And I'm pretty excited for it. I also, sorry.
I was going to say, how much are they?
I think like the animated tarot deck, it comes with a deck, but then it also comes with a PDF and GIF files. So if you want to use them like online and everything, you could have like a copy of each card. And that one was $50. So I think each deck the tarot deck is $45, and the spell decks are like $25.
That's not bad.
So yeah, I feel like for what they are and for like how many that they have, it's pretty good. And they have a whole bunch of packs too, like different levels.
Yeah, I've seen these before. I haven't Kickstarted. I didn't know they had the Kickstarter up.
Everything's
but I've seen these before, and I'm like, if I could afford it, I would definitely grab these just to have, because the animations are just cool in themselves. So definitely, I mean, I think if people can pick up stuff like this, they should, because that's visual aids, man.
Yeah,
best thing to make the story that much more intense.
Yeah, I love visual aids, like when you have like the little minis, and then you have the actual like figures like of the buildings and everything. I love like being more immersive in the story, and I feel like this really helps it. But the Kickstarter was fully funded, so it is over, but you can pre-order what they have, and they do have a store so you could buy their older decks as well. So if you look it up on Kickstarter, you can still get everything that they offered with the Kickstarter.
And if you're live watching us, we put that Kickstarter link in the chat for you guys right there, so you can go check them out. What are they called again? Decks of Mini Animated? Is that the whole name? Decks of Mini Animated Spell Tarot and More 5 edition?
Well, the company is called the Deck of Many.
Okay.
Yeah, the company. So for those listening on the podcast, if you go to like deckofmany.com or whatever, you can see a bunch of the different types of decks that they have. It's a really cool website.
Yeah, just Google Deck of Many, and I'm pretty sure that'll be the only one that comes up.
Holy shit. I just saw how much they raised. They were trying to get 20,000. Do you know how much they got?
30,000.
A cool million.
Yeah, they got 1,300,000.
Telling you, we are in the wrong business, people. We are in the wrong business. We need to start the BYLO Kickstarters is coming soon, everybody.
All right, for $1 million, me and Aaron will fly to your house to act out these abilities.
Exactly.
Hey, lightning crash.
Hey,
lightning crash.
Think about it. If it's $1 million per session, I'm down.
Right, dude.
I will fly across the country, and you want me to
straight up magic missile.
Thunderbolt. Yes, all day.
Yeah, shit. After the first one, I'll buy blood squibs. Just make it more interesting. It's like, oh god, my guts. Get really.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I will not be a part of that, but you guys, can do that.
You coward.
Well, per your contract, you and Beth both have to attend.
That is true.
All right.
Yes.
That's okay. We'll run the things from behind the scenes.
Wow.
Me and Beth got this. We're organized people.
JLap in chat said they were averaging $133 per backer on that one. Man, that's a lot of people wanted that one.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
It's cool stuff, man.
I mean, they're pretty cool. They're animated. They're waterproof. I don't know. They're cool.
They're waterproof too. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but I always have like drinks around me when I'm playing games, so I'm clumsy. Things spill.
Yeah, we were going to start the intervention on that too, but it's
not that.
Oh, man.
All right, the next one we got up here is a pretty cool one that we kind of found last minute while we were looking up things. So this one, this Kickstarter is called, oh crap, I didn't put the name on there.
VR Giants.
They are what? VR Giants.
Yes.
And okay, so imagine a world where you can play co-op with VR and a controller. So this Kickstarter project, VR Giants, is made by one guy, by the way, from Austria. And it basically sets you as one player as a giant, like a rock giant, and another player as like the third person adventure, I guess, like platformer gamer. And you help the little platformer guy traverse the environment as the rock giant. So you're using your hands to like scoop them up. You're, moving things out of the way for him. Like you're the giant that's helping him get from point A to point B in a 3D environment. You're blocking giant fireballs that are coming at him and stuff like that. Like you are his guardian. You know what it just reminded me of? Now that I was just thinking of it, what was that PlayStation? The Last Guardian. Yes, that's exactly what it reminded me of. I just put that together right now, everybody. You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, did you know that there's a play demo now?
There is a free play demo right now. And not just a demo, because, of course, coronavirus is making it difficult for people to, be together.
To be in the same room.
They have a program where you can play online with people on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The guy says it in the trailer. You should definitely go check this one out. I keep wanting to call it They Might Be Giants. VR Giants is a good one. So they have go ahead.
They have 5 days ago, but they are fully funded. They were trying to aim for like 11,000. They have 14,000. So this game is definitely going to be happening. If you want to donate to it, though, it's still open.
So I love co-op games. I've said it thousands of times, and I'll say it 1,000 more.
I know.
Wow. But so this is the type of innovation, though, that I love to see in video games. Like, I would really want to talk to the developers. They look like they've already talked, according to their Kickstarter page, like they've talked to some of the big boys like IGN and stuff like that. But I would really want to know. Oh, it's only one guy. That's what I'm talking. I forgot all about that. It's just one dude.
It's just one dude.
He literally is asking for help in the Kickstarter. Like
that's what the Kickstarter's for, is to get more people involved. Yeah, he wants more people to join him so they can finish this game up.
Make the game graphics a little better and everything. Like, he's really trying to live the dream.
If they need a music person, I might know somebody.
Write him up.
Well,
Write him up.
Email him.
It's going to be like, nah,
That's the time.
I've done the music already. It's so much of techno funk. So just deal with it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's from Austria, so maybe it is like, I don't know, David Hasselhoff music or something like that. Exactly. But I know I'm hyped. This game is like, it looks like a cool mixture between a co-op game and a party game.
Yeah, it's like a cool, it's like those puzzle games. Like those puzzle platformer games. Yeah.
All right. Like so who's biting the bullet and buying the Vive?
Oof. Well, guys, enjoy our charity stream that we will be putting up in the next, who knows, just so we can play this game.
Is it a charity stream or is it like, hey, pity us stream?
It's hey, we broke as fuck. Give us money.
Terrible.
Money, please.
Hey, gotta be honest with everybody.
You do have to be honest with people. Yes, you definitely have to be honest. So check that one out. If you're live, we put the link in the chat rooms. VR Giants. Google that if you are listening to the podcast, and go give them some support. Like I said, as of recording today, 8/7/20, they have 5 days left on their Kickstarter. They've already funded, but there are still rewards that you guys can pick up, which are pretty cool. Yeah. So go check.
They have a Steam page too. So I mean,
yeah, they got a Steam page too. Yeah.
Want to check it out on Steam? I'm pretty sure there's like information. Maybe even the demo?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, the demo at least you can get on their website. I know that for sure. I'm not sure if it's on Steam yet, but it's a free demo. So, I mean, do it.
You get the Vive or any type of VR on the PC.
Yeah. And then the last one on the Kickstarter corner that we have here, Rachel, you want to talk about these nice dice?
Oh, yeah, I do. So back to D&D. If you like D&D at all, like you probably know this company, Wormwood. They made a Kickstarter for the first time ever. They are having their own sets of dice instead of just Dice Tower or or D&D accessories. They have really, really, really beautiful dice. I'm obsessed with them. They actually partnered up with like a few other big name people. Let me try to find them right now.
If you're live, you can see the dice. We have like GIFs of the different type of dice that Wormwood does. I've heard of them before, and it always in sentences of high quality when it comes to products.
Yes. Yeah, they have some really cool dice vaults, which I really, really love. So it looks like they partnered up with Satine Phoenix. She made some really pretty rose quartz dice, and then she made like a little hexagon dice vault. Ginny D, who is an amazing cosplayer. I absolutely love her. She's really well known for cosplaying from Critical Role, but she made a set of dice, and she has like a custom like little vault for it that has like blue eyebrows on it, and I feel like that's kind of her signature. So it's very cute. Was it Matthew Lillard? You know, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Yeah. So he has his own company called Beetle and Grimm's, where they have D&D accessories too, like little scrolls and different things just to make you more immersed in the game. They actually partnered up with him, and he made like a set of dice for his company, and there's actually a selfie with him with his little dice vault and his dice. And which is the last person?
BYLO, everybody. We made some exclusive dice.
Oh my god, I wish, dude.
Can you imagine?
That'd be amazing.
That'd be so cool.
Wormwood has some beautiful stuff, man.
Some beautiful dice.
No, I'm like literally obsessed. Like they're like matte black ones. Oof, so pretty.
Have you seen their tables? Because in chat we were talking about their tails. Sorry, the chat kind of threw me off because I think somebody was trying to say okay, but they put too many K's in there.
Whoa! Wrong chat there. Wrong chat.
Yeah, but their tables, their D&D tables are actually they look really nice. They look very nice.
But I don't know. I feel like their tables are kind of missing something. I've seen a few others, and I feel like they're just more detail in the others and more ways to change it for the game.
Yeah, I mean,
So, like, I feel like
no. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I feel like Wormwood is they don't go crazy with like the extra details, but they make really great quality stuff.
Yeah. That's what stuff that seems like it'll last for a while. Because you guys know how D&D sessions go. It goes from 1 minute to 7 hours later. You guys have, eating food on the table. You're playing the game on the table. You got your drinks on the table.
Eating that popcorn.
Exactly. Yeah. Like so I would rather have something that definitely is going to last multiple sessions. And that was all just from one session.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how they have like the little like cup holders on the side that you could like put anywhere on the table, and they're not actually on the table. They're just like hanging off to the side so they won't spill over onto your actual game.
Yeah, making everything modular is dope.
Cry forever.
Terrible.
A nightmare.
Making them modular, I think it was module and everything like that. It's pretty cool. Like interchangeable parts and stuff like that. Wormwood is solid. Did you put the link in the chat for the live people on this one so they can go check out these sweet dice?
I already did, but I'll do it again.
Okay, I didn't see it. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the
I'm just too fast for you.
Wow.
Oh, ninja.
Wow. What you call me?
I said I'm a ninja. Sir.
Ooh,
That's how you flip it back on them, people.
What she did?
That's how you flip it back.
Too many K's, and all of a sudden, people's true selves come out.
So check out Wormwood. All you have to do is Google them. They're pretty popular within the D&D tabletop community. And yeah, you're buying quality. You're buying quality when you get Wormwood, everybody.
And they're beautiful, beautiful sets.
They even made like some wood dice, and it looks really cool.
I wonder how those roll.
I know,
I
right?
don't know, I want to try it though.
Maybe they got to put like the little glaze over it though, so it's it's protected. What do they call it? A little lacquer over it. Yeah, like they got to do something like that.
It looks like there's some lacquer, but there isn't any glaze.
And that was all for the Kickstarter corner, everybody.
But I did want to say I did donate to this one as well. I'm getting 2 sets of dice because I'm obsessed.
You're getting 2. How much was that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
but
you've got a problem. You've got a Kickstarter problem.
I don't got a problem.
You've got a Kickstarter problem. Yes, you do.
I love supporting artists. I love supporting indie designers.
Hey,
I love it.
I'm all for it. I'm literally right there with you. But when you have 2 sets of the same dice that you bought for $50 a piece.
Dice. I'm getting the obsidian ones, and then I'm getting the ivory jade ones because they're beautiful.
When does it stop? When does it stop?
When she's collected them all.
I know. When she's freaking the Pokemon master and she's got every set of dice.
She's like,
catching
diamond encrusted red ones. I choose you.
Terrible.
Yeah, come on, man.
Before we log off, let me do a quick plug because Sergeant Squiggles, a very, very, very special helper. You know what? We were promoting him higher than just a helper for BYLO. He has become almost an integral part to a lot of the things we've done. When we started Uncanny before, we had Rachel even join in with us and become a huge help. Strider, or not Strider, freaking I'm looking at chat and I'm reading the names. I'm reading the names in chat and there's so many S's. The Shmuel, Strider, Squiggles, like, jeez. So Squiggles was giving us tips and tricks and stuff like that on what systems to use for Uncanny and how we should approach it and stuff like that. He's helped us with a lot of the tabletop stuff. He has a wealth of knowledge of that type of things. You guys should definitely check out his Twitch channel at Sergeant Squiggles. But to bring it back around, go ahead.
He's like the Q to our James Bond.
Yeah. It's a good analogy.
Yeah. Sometimes
our first live stream, right? Our second one, he threw us
our live stream. He has all this stuff that you see.
The overlay.
Yeah, the overlay is all Squiggles right here. All the overlay is Squiggles.
Yeah.
Beth,
it's amazing.
Beth, you want to step it up there? That's all I'm going to say there.
She's taking down notes, man.
Okay, all right. Just saying, Squiggles, did it in like a night. Beth has been here for at least 2 days. So,
Before we log off, I do also want to point out one more thing.
yes.
We were late today
Oh my
because
God.
Aaron needed to
Oh
shave
my
his
God.
head. Wait, sir, you are wearing a beanie the entire time.
I got cold. My head is
What was the point of
my
shaving
head.
his head?
My head is cold. Wow.
Oh my God.
Busted him out.
I know. She's gonna
I
call
have-
me out like that. Jeez.
1,000%, sir. 1,000%.
Wow. Anyway, what I was going to
Hilarious.
say is that Squiggles is going to be doing the very first BYLO, I'm just calling it the BYLO one shot, where we're going to be playing Kids on Broomsticks, Steven, I, Squiggles, and Amelia Pond, aka I Jane U Robot from the Capeless Crusaders, will be joining us as we go on a custom adventure that Squiggles made himself. I'm super excited for this. I can't wait. We're going to do it live on stream on twitch.tv/before you log off, August 8th at around 7 o'clock. Is that what we said?
7
I thought we said 8.
Let's
But
go.
it could be 7 o'clock.
7 and 8 between them. We'll be making posts. If you follow us on any of the social medias like Twitter, you'll find out more information. You'll find out more information on it. I am super stoked. I've seen some behind the scenes stuff that he made. I've seen
really good.
the overlay that he made, the little animated overlay that he made. I'm
Yeah, he did. That's
super
sweet.
hyped
Super sweet.
about it. Super hyped. Like that
Yes.
creativity inspired me to want to do more creativity type of stuff. And I wanted to make a little promo for it. And actually, after we log off, I probably will work on that. But I definitely have to give a shout out to Squiggles. He's been a big help for absolutely no reason at all, but being one of the greatest guys, giving life to the internet is what I say. Hope back to the internet where people like Strider steal it all the time. So yeah, that's
So for our $1 million Kickstarters, you'll be the first one we reenact all the moves
exactly.
for. Yes.
I had to throw a jab at Strider. I'm playing around Strider. Strider is a great mod in our chat and everything like that.
So I think I got a name for the one shot, Aaron. You ready?
What's the name for the one shot?
It's BYLO's Broomsticks and Die.
What?
Got it? Get it? Like the Guy Fieri show? Never
No.
mind.
Go back to
It's
the
in
drawing board on
This
that one.
is
You might
sad.
want to.
Yeah.
I
You've made me sad
apologize.
because you guys don't know Guy Fieri.
I like the effort you
apologize.
put
And
there.
I just spilled all over myself. So if you're watching, you would have enjoyed that.
I apologize for Stevens.
I apologize for no one. Goodness.
All right, let's wrap this up. So for the internationally known Steven Gutierrez,
Hey, I made a terrible joke. Goodbye.
regular old Rachel.
Yep. That's what Kickstarter.
That was pretty regular.
That was pretty regular. Yes,
I try to live up to my
Not
name.
Brad.
Also, forget intern Beth. All right, cool. Thanks, Beth.
All right, she blinked. She blinked.
Yes, you did. I am Sir Aaron Carter saying that is enough internet for today. Done.
Bye.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I needed a. All right. Thank you.
So we stop rolling because I can't stand you, sons of.
Oh,
now they're in
I was
the
talking to you and Aaron.
terrible. We're in the after hours now, people. The Ask Reddit. Steven has scoured Reddit for crazy questions that
I have so much.
he's got so much.
Go get a drink real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. We can. I'm gonna change the title of everything. So
Rachel's gonna get a drink real quick. She
Not
needs
that type of drink. I
to-
need
needs to get the alcohol.
yeah, it's all right.
Needs to function
I'm
correctly.
It's hot in here. I love my new chair, but it makes my back sweaty.
So
Gross.
if anybody's in the chat and you guys were watching Emma stream on her new chair and stuff like that, that is not the real gift. That
That is the real gift. Your gift is not real.
The real
That is a
gift.
gift.
The real gift will be coming soon. I still have the FedEx. I'm waiting on it. It's going actually directly to her. I told her already that she has to do it on stream. It's a gift from the heart, I feel.
I'm
Like,
warning everybody, it is an abomination.
it is the greatest gift that
Abomination.
one person can give another person.
Ooh.
That's what it is.
Yikes.
I don't know, I think she's gonna like the chair more.
I feel like she's gonna like that gift that I'm getting her more. I don't want to give any spoilers because I wanted to wait for the stream to finish and I mean the stream to come up so she can, you know, do it live.
Yeah,
and everything
reveal
like that.
it to traumatize everybody at the same time. Gotcha.
Go get your drink. I'm gonna change some stuff up, and Steven will get the Reddit questions.
All right, I'll be right
I
back.
already have them up, so whenever you guys are ready.
All right. Well, we're just waiting on Rachel. We're waiting on Rachel. Go ahead. Go, 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 go.
What? Hold on, wait 1 second.
What?
Did you? Because I have the conversation starter stuff, not the.
You have the conversation starter stuff?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. I can pull up some other stuff though. Hold on.
I thought you had the Ask Reddit thing.
No, but I can grab some stuff.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take me that long.
What was the conversation starter stuff?
Just those quick back and forths things. The random questions.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then the discussion stuff. I have that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah,
That's 30 of those.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right. I misunderstood. I'll get those for the next time though, for sure. The am I the asshole stuff? For
Is
next
that
time?
No. The what you have now is what I literally was talking about.
Oh, okay. I was just misinterpreted that whole thing then. All right, cool.
I almost have a full bottle of wine in me, and I haven't eaten since 1. I should probably eat. Yes, you should definitely eat,
You
sir.
should, Strider, because
Sparkle Bomb is literally a pile of... What is Sparkle Bomb? Am I missing something?
I have no idea what Sparkle Bomb is. Scrolling up. Let's see.
Eating is for wimpos? How dare you? Glitter Bomb. No, I didn't get her a glitter bomb. I wouldn't get... First of all, when I think of getting gifts for people... I think of things that will last them for a long period of time. So I would never really buy you a gift that's like food because you're just going to eat it and then it's going to be done. I would never
gone.
I'm not going to get you a glitter bomb because you're just going to use it once and it's going to be gone. I want to get you a
It
gift.
won't go off.
Yeah, like
That was fine.
I want to get a gift that's going to be that you're going to, you know, use for a long period of time. So like for Christmas, I got everybody like tablets and stuff like that.
Yeah, this guy over here is like, yeah, no problem.
right?
Passing about like
Jesus.
nothing, sir.
But it's
It was a great gift. It was very sweet.
It is
and
very true. Yeah.
I was actually happy to see that Emma was using it when she went out on her hikes to read from and stuff like that. I didn't think she was ever going to use it, actually, to tell you the truth. But
I use mine for reading too,
yes,
and for cat apps, so my cats can play games
oh
on
my
it.
God, give it back,
you.
give it back.
What?
Yeah, there's
That's
little cat
a
apps,
game?
like cat games. Yeah, my cats love it. They're like basically like a little like screen where it's like lake and there's like little fish like swimming around, and then they have to tap in, hit the fish, and the fish disappear, and it keeps track of how many they hit.
So
Me, you, and Olive.
you
go
let
crazy.
your cat scratch your tablet?
No, they don't have their claws out, and there's like I have a protective shield on top, so it doesn't scratch the screen if they do.
I want it back. I want it
No,
back.
but it makes me so happy. She loves it.
Hold on, I'm just making a big post real quick. Yeah, so that's just kind of like the motivations when I like to give gifts, which is I like giving gifts when I am capable. So that's,
Okay, but this one that you're giving is
it's a
not
great
a long-
gift. It's a longevity thing. It's something that she can use and admire for a long period of time. Leaves you speechless. Look, that's exactly what I'm saying.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
just I'm on Reddit, right? Because of the whole thing. And I found out am I the asshole? And the fucking first tagline it says my wife thinks I'm an asshole. My daughter apparently bought herself a vibrator from a local store. And then
Whoa.
that's why I started laughing.
I
Just
hope
off of
that
Sorry.
he is like 60 and his daughter is like 20 something years old, and good Lord, we're not even gonna get into that one.
Yeah,
But yes, we're not getting into
yeah,
that
that
one.
was a whole thing.
So then what's the ones you got? What's the convo starter that you got?
Okay, all right. So pick a number through 1 in 31.
All right, chat, you know how this works. 1 through 31. Check it out.
And everybody vote. 15.
15. All right, J-Lap boy is the fastest one here.
Quick on that trigger. All right.
Yeah.
15. Are you ready for this, guys? Am I
No.
ready for this?
Dun, 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 dun.
The worst. Okay. Well, how do you think video games are going to change in the next 10 to 20 years? How do you think video games will change?
Rachel,
next 10 to
I'll let you go first. Age before beauty.
I'm younger than you. Jesus.
Not in woman years.
What?
Oh shit! Oh,
Yeah,
that
okay.
is a whole-
Wow. Well, first off, I really hope, and I know actually that this is going to happen, that women are going to become the leaders in video games, and men are going to be pushed out because men are toxic, right, Aaron?
Wow. That
Right.
sounds like a toxic statement.
Yeah, that sounds like a toxic statement.
Yeah,
I
that's
kid.
wow.
Good Lord.
I kid.
I don't think you do.
Aaron won't be allowed to play video games later.
How
so.
dare you? How
That's right.
many years are we talking? Did you say
50?
future? Steven?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to get back to the page. How do you think video games are going to change in 10 to 20 years?
Oh, 10 to 20. Okay.
Looking at years.
Honestly, I feel like it's going to become more VR. Like you're going to be more like in the actual game. Not like how we have VR now, but that improved. Like, did you guys ever watch Johnny Quest? And you remember like he would have like the VR set and he would be fully immersed in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be like that. Why are you moving Steven's camera around?
Because Steven decided to droop over. No, you just keep that. Now he didn't. Now I have to do it again. Now I have to do it again.
I corrected myself.
Stay the same way you were. Stay the same way you were. You were fine.
Sorry.
Sheesh.
I got comfortable. It's the after show.
And then Rachel went and just ruined it.
I mean, thank you.
I'm just so tiny. Look at me.
All right,
Never
there
been
you go.
that small.
There you go. Oh
And
my
biggin'.
gosh. Okay, so this is in 10 to 20 years, this is what I think. I think there will be no more multiple consoles. I think there will be
Cross-platform.
I think there will be
Are you saying is this in 10 years or 20? How far?
20 years, I think there'll be no more multiple consoles. 10
Okay.
years, I think there'll still be multiple consoles, but they'll all be cross-platform. And there won't really be. I think they'll be the death of consoles. Like they're just moving so close to just being PCs that there's not really a difference so far. Like that's what everything seems to be moving towards. Like I understand.
And also, like,
oh no, I was going to answer Quick Strike because I know he's saying but money, and I do understand companies are greedy. They want to get as much cash as they can and stuff like that. But if nobody's buying it, then it just won't see. You think about how GameStop had their weakest sale, just last Christmas, and like I just don't think the consoles are going to be able to keep up. So I think eventually they'll start, just phasing them out, and eventually it'll just be like one console to rule them all. Maybe.
I can see that. Definitely can see that. I honestly think. Are you done? Sorry.
Yeah. I'm done.
Cut you off. Okay. I think we'll definitely see either a shift in like Nintendo. Either they're gonna just go straight up, like handheld style devices, or they're gonna get bought out within the next 20 years. Might be a little too long. I think maybe 10 to 15. I can see them getting bought out by something or having to sell. I can definitely see the one console or cross-platform between all of them within the next 10 years for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But that's for like graphics or innovation. Probably what Rachel was saying with that VR, some straight up Sword Art Online type bullshit where it's just straight up augmented. You're full blown unconscious in this world or whatever.
Yeah.
game.
I feel like the consoles, like if they do stick around, they're going to go more VR, and all the other regular games are going to go more PC. The only console I feel like that's going to kind of stay the same is Nintendo, because they're all about the mobile gaming and they've really cornered that market. So I feel like they're the only one that would survive that.
They're probably the most stubborn, I would say. Definitely, they don't want to. They don't want to go out. Nintendo refuses, but they honestly are the only ones in the console space that bless you.
Thank you.
That they're the ones in the console space that I feel that innovate the most. When they came out with the Wii, that was definitely a whole. That made me buy that console over the 360 first. Like, no lie, I bought the Wii first. This new thing with the Switch now, how it's kind of a handheld, plus you can play it on your TV. Like,
I love that.
They definitely look for the different ways that you can play, which is, I feel, more important than the better graphics type of situation, because eventually graphics will get to a point where it's photorealistic, and then where are you going to go? You know,
just cartooning and stylized.
Yeah. So like,
but see, I think the problem with that too is just like Nintendo, they also put their chips into the weird stuff that doesn't last very long. So like Labo, that cardboard idea stuff didn't really work out too well. Remember the Wii Fit board or not? Yeah,
I love the Wii Fit board.
Yeah, but they didn't do anything with it. That's the problem. Is they invested all this like time and money into these things
for it,
and it fell flat. They had like this whole thing, I think, with the Wii when they were coming out with that, where it was like supposed to check your vitals, and that was like a thing.
Oh, I remember that thing you put on your finger.
They just stopped it. They pulled the whole thing out. Like they invest into these innovations, but they don't support them fully, or they don't back them, and that's a problem. I think that could probably cost them their company if they're not smart about it. But so far, the Switch has been great. I don't know.
I feel like because like Nintendo, they tend to just basically get the same games over and over for the consoles and just kind of like give them an update. So they have more room to be creative when it comes to the actual console itself, and like creative with like different editions. Because I feel like Amazon is kind of similar in that, where they'll just like fund and do all these crazy projects, but a lot of them end up being flops and they don't really advertise what they have. Jeff Bezos' like idea is like, hey, if it's a good product, it's going to sell itself. So he doesn't really do any ads for anything except for the Alexa. That's like the only one.
Yeah.
So as long as they like have like keep their staple, like their good staples, and like make sure it's kind of fresh with each generation, I don't think they're going to really lose any money, even if they do invest in those like weird things like Wii Fit and the cardboard stuff. I think they're pretty cool, but I don't know.
Do you guys think any new what am I thinking? Do you think any new company will come out with a new console?
Like
if Amazon came out with something, or
I can see Amazon doing that. Yeah, they just want to get on everything. They kind of want to be like a monopoly right now.
All right.
I mean, Google had Stadia, so I don't.
Yeah, if Amazon
I don't see it.
If Amazon does it, then Google will definitely do it too.
Oh, okay. So they just follow in the leader.
No, they actually do that a lot. Like they Amazon would start working on something, and then a lot of the other tech companies would be like, "Hey, this is successful. Let's make our Google Home," and things like that as well. So,
okay. So they're biters. All right. Good to know that.
The tech industry.
Biters, to be honest.
It's the tech industry.
Let me see what they're saying in chat. Before you log off, we only had Mario 35 years ago. So Squiggles wants to see Ready Player One, and I told him that's 100 years off from now. And he's trying to argue it with the fact that Mario was 35 years ago. But I think there's a difference in leaps between those two games and now. VR is still, I feel like it's still in its infancy. Like we haven't really seen the greatest VR games yet. So
I can see maybe Ready Player One at the earliest 50 years.
Yeah.
Quick Strike. That type of innovation requires us consumers actually buying and creating a market. Look at VR. It hasn't changed in years. They've had to undercut its price and over deliver in product. That's true.
Well, yeah, the price is definitely a big problem
Yeah.
because I mean, nowadays everybody's living paycheck to paycheck, so it's kind of hard to
Look at
spend money on
us. We
$1,000.
just saw a game that was amazing, right?
Yeah.
But when we were like, all right, who's going to get the Vive? Everybody kind of backed off and was like, nah.
We're all broke as hell. Broke as hell. So I mean, it has to be affordable. The VR stuff, but look at 4K TVs, right? Like 4K TVs used to be like the hotness. Now you can go and just store and buy one for like $300.
True.
Whether it's like better quality than $1,000 one, it's debatable and stuff. But I don't know. You have to make it accessible, and I think the technology will probably get here faster than we can imagine it. I don't know. I want to see augmented reality before VR though. I really like augmented stuff.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I'd be super down for that.
Here's now. Yeah, holodeck is the thing that I'm thinking of as well. I want to see that.
Yeah, I want my Iron Man setup where I can just mess with things, throw them out, all from my computer.
All right, what's the next one we got? What do we pick another number? What are we doing?
Oh yeah, yeah. You want to give me another number?
Another number.
15 is gone. 1 through 31. 1 through 31.
Like 15.
15, my lord. 15.
That quote or that voice popped in my head too.
D&D and AR would be dope. That would be dope.
Yeah. I still think Yu-Gi-Oh in AR would be sick. From back in the day, that would have been awesome.
Okay, who is the nice lady on the loop in the corner? That would be Beth. Intern Beth. She is the BYLO intern. And she's not on loop. She just she's kind of in her own quantum time rift. So that's what that is.
Wow. Give me a 75 today.
Hey, she gave you a 75. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah. Steven, I'll pick one. 12.
Okay, pick one. All right, 12?
Yeah. Dang, Squiggles got an 80.
Damn, son. Where'd you get this? What's a movie that seems unfathomable to remake, but will probably happen in the next 30 years?
Oh, crap. Because that's a lot of things.
Yeah. What's the biggest series that will probably get a reboot within the next 30 years? That you can say like shouldn't, but probably will. Am I still in frame?
Yeah, you're still in frame-ish.
Right. So as George R. Martin actually finishes books, I could see them totally doing a brotherhood thing where they go back and they redo the last few seasons of Game of Thrones. So it follows the book more.
Well, that would be good if we're talking TV shows, but we're talking movies.
Well, you know what? Each episode is the same budget of a movie cinematic. So they're technically kind of movies. They're just put onto the TV.
Shmuel said Fantastic Four will get a reboot again, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I don't like them. I'm tired of them.
So think of it like this, though, because those are like we can see that coming.
And X-Men, J-Lab said X-Men.
This is like a movie that shouldn't be remade. That's just like Home Alone, right?
Oh, like, that is getting a reboot, though.
That, though.
Classic movie should probably not have a reboot or
but they're doing it already.
I know they're doing it, but it shouldn't.
Ooh, I know
it should be fine just how it is. Godfather, another thing.
Oh, yeah.
Good movie.
They're not going to redo
Should not
that.
have a reboot.
They're not going to redo that, though.
Should not. But that's the type of thing. Like, what do you see that's like that probably will get rebooted?
I kind of see one, maybe. But it's not a good movie. Like, the one that they have is absolutely garbage.
What
but I
is
can see
it?
them remaking it. The Dungeons & Dragons movie, because Dungeons & Dragons has gotten so popular. I could see them like, hey, this didn't do well at that time, but I think if we do it right this time, it could sell really well because of the hype it has now.
You're right.
They are doing the Dungeons & Dragons movie.
Are they doing one?
Yeah, they're doing one.
I predicted it I knew
And
it.
it also pisses me off because I had an idea for a Dungeons and Dragons movie too, where it was kind of like the Jumanji type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And is that what they're doing?
No, I don't know, but that's what I would want to see. Is like
JLab, don't you put that out into the world? Don't you put
They
that
kind of
in?
already did that
straight up.
though. They already did that though.
I don't. They better not be doing a Clue
It's,
movie.
it's that new one that just came out. It totally had Clue vibes, like 1000%. It had like
You talking about the Knives Out movie?
yeah, that totally had Clue vibes.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Emma told me to watch that
I haven't
one,
seen
but
that
I haven't
either.
seen that. Yeah,
It's
So then I'm
good.
gonna
Like
go
I feel
home
like
and sleep with my wife.
the
love it.
the mystery isn't like super mysterious. Like you kind of find it out pretty in the beginning. So go into that movie already knowing like it's not about the mystery, it's about the story.
But I like Clue because of the mystery.
I know. Like the way they advertise it, I thought it'd be more like mystery solving, but you find out in pretty early on.
Shmuel said it may have Clue vibes, but it's definitely not Clue.
It's pretty much Clue. I'm going to consider it Clue, and I like it more than Clue. So
Wow, Clue is one of my favorite
Damn.
movies. How dare
Clue is
you?
pretty
it's my
good.
favorite board game. I love it. But
I never saw it until Aaron recommended it, and then I watched it, and I was like, "This is pretty good."
Freaking
I
love it.
watched like 10 minutes of it, and then I turned it off. and I
Oh,
was
how do I? Oh my gosh! You know what? I was queuing
Tim
this up.
Curry in that one
I
too?
wasn't.
Yeah,
I
he's
wasn't.
I
wasn't
love
gonna
Tim
do-
Curry. I was like,
Boo this woman.
Boo! Boo!
wow.
Boo!
Oh my god.
I hope the chat can hear that too. I don't know if they
I
can.
could faintly hear
I
it.
kind of heard it. I don't know if they heard it. Trolls 2? Really? Get out of here, Squiggles. That's
Terrible.
like, isn't that like one of the worst movies ever
It
made?
is. It is
Like
definitely.
history. Or are you talking about Justin Timberlake Trolls? He's talking about Justin Timberlake Trolls, I've decided.
That's
All
terrible.
right.
Yeah.
So,
That was.
so what was your answer, Aaron?
Oh, no, it's gonna.
What'd you do
It's
then?
definitely gonna be Clue. If Clue is, yeah, no, don't do. I could, and you know what? And it's right in that lane of I can see them being like, oh, who are these popular actors we can get to be in this ensemble movie, and let's reboot
Again,
Clue.
It's Kevin Hart.
Yeah, get
playing
out of
every
here.
single
No,
character.
I don't want any of it.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, a League of Their Own. That's,
What if they did Monty Python movies? Like they went back and remade those.
See the
Or
problem.
Mel
The problem with that
movies.
one. The problem with that one. Oh, you know what? The only reason why I would think that could happen is because like Monty Python movies was a group of British actors, and it was kind of the same ones throughout the movies, right? So think
Yeah.
about them trying to do that, but it's Adam Sandler's group trying to recreate all that stuff.
I felt
You already sold me, Aaron, and I'm 100% down.
I almost vomited all over my keyboard.
Terrible.
100%. I will fund this. I will get rich. Fund this movie myself if I have to.
The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, Karen Gillan in a Dungeons and Dragons Curse of Strahd.
No, to be honest, I could see that cast in it too.
I mean, I do like Karen Gillan. That's
Well, Karen Gillan will work in that.
I mean, yeah,
Perfect.
she is.
But I'm just saying.
She
You
works
have
in
actors
everything.
that are into the thing.
She works
Like,
in
you have
everything. I mean,
actors that are straight up into D&D. You know what I mean? You can get Joe Manganiello, Deborah Ann Wall. You can get all those
you gotta
actors.
get
and throw
Matthew
them in the
Lillard.
movie.
You gotta get
Matthew Lillard, perfect.
yeah.
You bring Marlon Wayans back as
The guy
Snail.
that plays Groot.
Vin Diesel.
Did you
throw
hold
him in
on?
there.
Stop it.
Terry
Did you
Crews,
say
throw
the
him in
guy
there.
that plays Groot? As if
I
you did
am
not
bad
know
with names,
Vin
sir.
Diesel's name.
At least I know he played D&D.
Oh my gosh.
You put some respect on Fast and the Furious's name. That's what you
I
do.
don't like Fast and
He
Furious.
is triple X. How
He
dare
is
you.
triple X. Exactly. Oh, yeah.
I didn't
Stephen.
care about the man until he became Groot.
Wow.
He
Stephen
was
Colbert.
in Saving
Yes.
Private Ryan. He got
Exactly.
shot.
I mean, we was all right.
You're okay.
I
Again,
see better.
boo this
history
woman.
movies.
Saving Private Ryan?
It's okay, like it's fine, but I'm not gonna go there and like want to rewatch it. If I want to watch like another like war
Okay.
movie, I'll go watch like The Pianist or the Inglorious Bastards, something else.
That was
The
a
Pianist?
hold on, that was a
film made by
wide
Roman
range.
Polanski?
That was that.
The Rapist? Or
The Holocaust movie, it was good.
It is actually a really good movie. but
Yeah,
It's Roman Polanski. He's
It's
a
Roman
monster.
Polanski. He's a monster. Yes.
He's a monster.
he is, but The movie was good.
Wow. We need a Dude, Where's My Car and Joe Dirt reboot. Joe
Oh
Dirt.
no, Squiggles.
They made a sequel for Joe Dirt,
They did
and I
make a
wouldn't
sequel.
recommend it.
No.
Fast and the Furious was basically superhero movies without the capes and spandex. They're completely ridiculous, but a total popcorn movie.
I've
watched
Carbenders.
I've watched most of the Fast and Furious movies, and I can say I wish I didn't.
Joe Dirt sequel does not exist. It's not
It's not
canon.
canon. No, I 100% agree with you on that, Squiggles.
Quick
It's not
Strike,
canon.
yes. So exactly what
It's an
Schmiel
action
said, just an action movie. It's just an action movie, yes.
They're
Ooh.
Carbenders. all
Wait,
right?
can you imagine if they went and did like a Little Nicky 2 sequel?
Oh my God, I would actually be for that.
Right?
So
I would be like, you know what? I'm intrigued.
can he go back? Can Adam Sandler go back to comedy after Uncut
After-
Gems?
Oscar-nominated Gems.
I mean, he's kind of the serious guy. Not like he's not the serious guy now, but like he's made something that people respect on a different level than a Little Nicky type of thing.
Did
Like
Jonah Hill do it?
Go back to his roots.
yeah, like Jonah Hill, right? Jonah Hill was all
Jonah
comedy
Hill-
stuff.
And then he started doing serious movies.
Then he started doing serious stuff. Can he go back?
I don't think he wants to go back. That's the thing. Like Jonah Hill always wanted to be more of like a serious actor. It was just easier for him to get into like comedy roles because of his weight and they stereotype in Hollywood. So
They do. You are right. They stereotype in Hollywood.
Well, he lost his funny when he got fat, or when he got
got
skinny.
skinny. Same thing happened to Seth Rogen. I was just like, I used to have the biggest crush on him, and then he got skinny. I was like,
Once you get skinny, you lose it.
And
Yeah.
he's about to do a serious movie too, right? Seth Rogen?
yeah,
The
it's that
American
one.
Pickle one? I don't think
Yeah.
that's serious, guys.
I feel like it's a mixture of both. It's like has some comedy in it, but it's a lot more serious than his other roles.
Yeah, I can see kind of like a
Yeah.
like a darker humor type.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Squiggle says, is it stereotype if it's true?
I mean,
Because you guys said he was funnier when he was bigger.
I mean, we don't know. He could go back to comedy. He could still be funny, but he stopped doing it. So we will never know.
I don't know.
All right.
We'll see.
All right, let's get another one here. Let's get
right,
another
all right.
one.
Need another number. Somebody give me a number.
Actually, I think.
28. Schmiel.
Oh, crap. All right. Shmuel, there we go.
28.
Fast on the trigger. Oh,
Quick
okay.
break now.
This is a new one I just added.
Nice.
All right. Which person from real life
Rachel.
would
Wow.
be able to lift Thor's hammer?
I take it back, not Rachel.
Yeah, yeah.
You both are the worst. Thank you, Squiggles. He said Rachel.
He
You know
said,
what's
"Wait,
funny? I just
no."
imagine I imagine her lifting it, and then you found out Thor's hammer. It just fucking falls straight down.
Oh,
But
man.
I was able to lift it a little bit. I scared him.
So
Made
wait,
him nervous.
this is a person that we know or anybody?
In real life. A person
we
in
have-
real life. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there and just be like anybody from factual
reality.
history,
Okay.
whatever.
okay.
Now,
Can we make it so it's somebody that we know though? Because I feel like that'd be more challenging.
That's more challenging, yeah.
You are.
Because like
Yeah.
how Shmuel just said Tom Hanks, like anybody's going with like a Tom Hanks or something like that. Like
Tom
Yeah.
Hanks has bodies in his basement.
he
Wait
does.
for it.
There's something. There's
Wait for it.
something.
They all want to be big.
Okay, so somebody we know.
Somebody we know, yeah.
Yeah, person from real life. So your real life.
Yeah, that's tough because I don't know. They'd have to be a newborn child, innocent.
Excuse me. Me,
Well,
I am worthy.
correct.
I
So
am.
hold on. What's the parameters on lifting Thor's hammer? How what do you have to be in order to be able to lift it?
You know what?
I know
Let's put a
worthy,
poll then.
right?
Since you want to go BYLO, Squiggles. Hold on, I'm gonna put a poll up.
Are we going to include Adam?
I guess we can. Yeah, I mean four. That's fine.
What to lift the
Yeah,
hammer?
lift the hammer. Yeah, out of the four of us.
Adam's not lifting that hammer.
Yeah, exactly. It would probably repel him. That's what I would do.
We could put Emma in there instead.
Again, it would probably
Yeah, again,
repel.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. She'd be cussing at the hammer the whole time.
it's true.
It's an effing lift.
Yeah.
I ask a lot of people this question because I feel like for me, if I was to have superpowers, would you become a superhero? And I've asked Emma this, and she's like, no, that's too much fucking responsibility. And I was like, you would have superpowers and just do nothing? And she's like, yeah, I wouldn't help out anybody. And I'm like,
see,
damn.
that's terrible.
100%. That's definitely her.
I would be 100% be a hero. I would do what I could to help people.
Oh yeah, no, I would be a hero for sure.
Yeah,
For sure, I would be a hero.
Aaron would be a villain. And then we fight him. That's
You
cool.
know good and well I would not be a villain. There's no way I could be a villain.
You know what though? I think
look
I don't
like
know.
a
I think I'd blur lines though. Like it'd be like one of those things where I have to make dark choices.
Yeah,
That sounds
Like-
racist.
kind of like a chaotic good vigilante.
Why?
thing.
That's terrible. You're taking it the wrong way, Aaron.
Wow, who voted for Aaron? I think that was Aaron.
Wow.
Wait,
I
voted
made
for-
the vote. How dare you?
Yeah,
So we're all voting for ourselves, you bastards.
I voted for myself, so yeah, get
All
on.
right, fine, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Adam isn't here to vote for
All
him.
right. Out of us though, we can't use our bits or any points.
Yeah, I don't have any points.
I don't have any bits. I'm the freaking the streamer right now, so
Damn, I'm feeling some hate in here.
yeah,
For
now we
real.
know where the chatters. Yeah, we're seeing.
Yeah. Now we see the real sexism in here.
Yeah, now we're really seeing it.
Yeah,
I'm the one that's worthy.
I
Adam,
feel like
look at him.
Wow, J-Lap. I don't know who Adam is, but you all are unworthy.
You've
Damn.
met Adam.
yeah, you've
Aaron
been on a
Hopper.
show with Adam.
No, J-Lap said that. I know who
Oh.
Adam is. I've been to his house.
Okay.
I'm a little upset that my number just keeps going down and down.
Oh, you're just saying the same,
I'm
Steven.
heartbroken, guys.
Oh, me and Aaron.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
like,
let me look at it. Let me look at it again. I didn't see it. Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
watching.
oh, Aaron.
Oh man.
Got two more than me.
This hurts. This hurts, guys. It says, I don't want Thor's fucking hammer.
Damn.
Oh man. Someone
Yeah,
is
I probably
stuffing
wouldn't
the
be worthy
box.
enough.
Wow.
That's too much. Yeah, I'd probably be.
Nah. It'd be like Thor when he's like down and he doesn't think he's worthy, but he actually was the whole time. That's you. You'd still be worthy. No matter what.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I'll say people on my own.
Rachel is a grandma, and that puts her right around Cap's age. So that is wow.
All right.
Whoa.
All right, there's 13
Hold on.
people in this room.
Somebody-
All right, and I know me and Rachel are one of them.
Somebody's
Oh,
padding
who's
because all of a sudden
Adam?
Adam just came out of nowhere. Somebody's padding votes for sure. We're gonna find
Yeah.
out.
Wow.
Because it tells us afterwards. That's what's
Yeah.
happening.
It tells us who teamed up with Russia over here with the
yeah.
voting.
Yeah, somebody straight rigged.
Yeah. Nobody's
So he's like, time to cash in all my chips.
Yep. That's exactly what's happening.
Wow.
Somebody's like, I've been waiting for this moment the whole
Yeah.
time.
92. This is bullshit.
Wait, is this Adam's quest to get to 100%? Is that what's gonna happen?
He can't
my
get
God.
to 100%. And Adam wins with
Adam
100.
wins.
Who was it? Mr. West Nile, who contributed
Oh my god.
26,000 channel points
Good lord.
just
you know
to
what?
get that up
The
there.
The important thing is I beat Aaron still.
Wow, by one vote? That's some BS.
Yeah.
That's some BS.
Wow, I feel I see the love here with my 1%.
That is 1%.
You know what the sad thing is? I voted for myself, and there's only 2 votes. So somebody in
That is hilarious.
here was like, maybe. Yeah,
Steven, we love you.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
That is hilarious.
Fine.
Oh my god.
I've killed a god before, and I'll do it again.
That's terrible. I gotta save
Right.
that. I had to take a screenshot. All right, let's do one more before we wrap it up here. Because I gotta work on
Alright.
some stuff for tomorrow's stream too. So
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
is there no way to
Alright.
save this? Oh, why can't I save
I
it?
don't know, man.
I
Take
gotta-
a picture of it next
I
time.
already did. No, I took a screenshot. I took a screenshot.
Oh, did you?
So
All
we're
right,
already good.
perfect.
We're already good.
All right. Give me a number 1 through 31.
1
12,
through
15, and 28 are off the board.
I wonder how many points do you have left, West Nile? Because if you just use 26,000,
You're a good man.
Good Lord.
Doing the Lord's work
And
over
I've
there.
seen it. I've seen the picture there, Sergeant Squiggles, and it looks good.
I haven't seen it. I want to see it.
Oh my god. Emma just posted a picture, or she sent me a picture. She just got Midnight Sun, that new Twilight book. And she's like, oh boy. I told her I'm taking back the chair.
Well, you weren't supposed to say anything because she's in here.
Oh.
It's a secret. It's a secret. You busted her out.
I did.
Damn.
I
Dang.
No. Nobody must know my secret.
I know. There's a chat in the messenger right now.
Dang.
Damn. Somebody loves Edward Cullen.
So you
Wow.
never know who's watching you. You never know.
Never know.
Did we pick another number?
No, we didn't pick another number, so I need one.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, crap. There's a code to pick random numbers, and I don't know the code is.
Rachel, give me a number, quick.
I can't. I'm apologizing to Emma.
Yeah, it's too late.
Apologize.
We're gonna
Stand by
Twitch clip
choices.
this. Yeah.
Stand by your convictions.
Said I said it. I said what I said.
Yeah. Call her a loser. Stand by it.
Oh my god.
She knows you love her.
Yeah, but she's like, you're not supposed to out my shame like this. And I was like, I didn't know it was a big deal.
That's not even shameful. You know what? Fine. I've watched all those movies. All right, there. Is that
Ooh.
shameful? No.
Yeah. Yes, it
I seen
is.
them all.
Yes,
seen
it
them all.
is.
I can't lift Forrest
Boo
Hammer. Okay?
this man.
So fuck you. All right? I've
Boo
seen them
this
all.
man.
That's not shameful. You're fine. You're fine.
Boo.
I love you, Emma.
Now give me a damn number. Thank you.
Wow. Now she's gonna make me watch all the movies. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this.
Let's go
The
with
animation on the baby was horrendous.
go 7,
Oh,
Steven.
God.
We'll go 7.
Seven lucky numbers. 7. All right. This might be a quick one.
Okay.
What's the worst advice you've ever received?
Ooh.
I mean, there's so many.
Oh man. There's a lot. There was definitely a lot of bad
Yeah.
advice that I've received.
What's the worst one that you can share? Let's put it that way.
Drink milk after PE, you'll be fine.
Ew.
Ooh.
Gross.
That was
Was
definitely
it before or after you found out you're lactose
this was
intolerant?
before I found out.
Oh.
This is before. Yeah, that probably would be the yes, the terrible
Oof,
yes.
Man. Yeah, that sucks.
Squiggles,
Rachel?
September 2008. Now is a great time to buy a house. Exactly.
College is an investment for your future.
Dang.
Eesh.
Yeah.
2020 is going to be your year.
Oh, what I gave Emma. Hey, Emma, after you lost your tooth, I mean, how bad can 2020 really be? It can only go up, right?
I feel like her tooth losing
Oh
was
shit, that happened
the thing
on
that
New Year's.
kicked off. Yeah, it kicked off everything.
Oh.
It kicked
Yeah.
off everything.
It did.
You know, it's because she lost that tooth that the world went to shit, right?
Yeah.
That
Probably.
makes the most sense.
That's the pandemic, the race war, everything.
It's all Emma's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Emma lost her tooth, racism happened, Rachel.
So
Yeah.
boo Emma, everybody.
God,
That's what that is. That's what that is. Steven,
Thank
your
you
worst
for
advice?
holding us together.
oh man. You know what? I don't think I've ever listened to anybody's advice.
That's terrible, sir. You should at least listen
Oh,
to
man.
one person. Get advice from one person.
Yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Oh, you know what we forgot, Rachel?
What?
We forgot to talk about Sparked. It'd be in the last episode happening.
It did. Yeah, the season finale is today.
Yep.
But that's okay. We're gonna watch it this weekend. But
Are we?
yeah, no, we are because I actually really do want to watch it. So wait, It is. Yeah, today's the last episode. So we're gonna watch all of it this weekend, and then we'll talk about it next podcast.
There was only,
There's only
4
4
episodes. Yeah, there was only 4
Yeah,
episodes.
And we already watched the first one, so we just need to see 3 more.
For $100,000, man.
I know, right? It feels like it should have been more or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ready to wrap it? Because I'm
Yes.
gonna be up all night.
Yeah, pretty much.
Glasses,
I
Beth's
don't gotta work
or
tomorrow.
Steven's glasses.
She was talking about Beth's.
Oh,
Yeah, she's talking about Beth.
Dang.
oof.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, Rachel. See, yeah, me. Thank you.
She only said
No,
that now.
she's saying, Rachel, are you gonna put any of her other dirty laundry out there?
Well, now that you mention it, let me look through what I got here so far. So Emma, just kidding. I love you, Emma. I'm not gonna say anything.
She doesn't. She's
I
betrayed
did.
you.
Never.
She's the Judas in your friendship. That's a Bible reference. You probably won't understand it.
Terrible.
No.
I think everybody
no.
should at least know Judas.
I would like to think that I'm actually the Sam to her Frodo. So.
No.
Mm,
You're more like a
Hey!
Gollum to
Yeah.
her Frodo.
I would say you guys have more of the
Probably my
relationship kind of
Crazy.
like Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Damn.
What? No. I'd be Captain America and she'd be Bucky.
Wait, no, Falcon and Winter Soldier have a good friendship.
Do they yet? We don't know that.
Not yet.
Falcon
Yeah,
only
you know,
Falcon
hey,
only
let me put it this
tolerated.
way. They pull together so they can watch their boy make out with that girl, and that's all that matters. Is they were supporting.
I feel like
their
that was his
other
relative,
friend.
by the way.
Good, because
did
they
I
fucked up time travel.
Yeah, I feel like
He
that.
basically banged his niece.
I think he I think he kissed
Oh,
his family
yeah.
member.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
he straight up made out, which is weird.
Oh, I rewatched the first Captain America, and I'm like, I'm so happy him and Peggy Carter got together, but are we going to ignore the fact that not only did he make out with his granddaughter, but she had blonde hair, and they ended up together? That could be his granddaughter.
Yeah, that's literally what we were just talking about.
I wasn't listening to you guys say because you guys are
Boo
irrelevant.
this one.
I don't know what that matters. Hi guys.
He can pick up the hammer truck, and she can pick up.
Oh man,
Get outta
that
here.
was good though. I like that. All right, we have to wrap this up because tomorrow at around 7:00, Squiggles is going to be doing the first BYLO one shot with us, and I got to work on some stuff for that so you guys can enjoy it. The same type of quality that we have here that Squiggles brought us. He's helped us bring it on the one shot for tomorrow too. So I hope we get to see you guys there and have fun. So is there anything you two want to say before we log off?
I will not be there tomorrow, but I'll be in chat harassing you all.
Yes, she will be there with us in
makes
chat.
sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
No, definitely. If you guys haven't, subscribe to Sergeant Squiggles' Twitch channel so you can check us out. Or you can check us out. Are we going to co-stream? How is that going to work?
I know we're streaming. I don't know if Squiggles will
So we're
stream on his
streaming
end.
too? I don't know. Okay. So if not, just check us out on our channel.
He is not streaming. He said it already.
Oh, he's not streaming. Okay. So well, then just watch it on our channel. And I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. So
All
see
right,
you
kiss
tomorrow.
the chat goodbye, everybody.
I need their permission first. I will not do that without their permission.
Well, too late because
I
Rachel
will-
did it already.
I did.
Jeez.
All
Jeez
right, later,
Louise.
everybody.
Bye.
Later.